Hi. I'm going to talk real briefly about something that is going on energetically that was given to a group of us, and it's in my little tribe in Denver, Colorado, that we are working on this very diligently. My guess is that there are teams of old souls throughout the world who also received these messages and meditations and information. And this is brand new information. I have alluded to some of it, and you have seen the results of it. I am telling you, there has been a change in orientation of the energetics on this planet. They alluded to it in the video milestones, and here they come. They got a few things to say. When in linear time, it was appropriate to run energy one way only. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you see? Yes. And can you further see that 1 plus 1 equals 2? And when that happens, something bigger than the 1 has happened. Still, 1 plus 1 equals 2 is linear, is it not? Consider the 2 and where it came from. Consider the line in between the 1s and the 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. That line. That's a line of demarcation of realities. What that means is this is indeed a 1 sen solar system. And that is purposeful. It had been a 2 sun solar system. And although we will not discuss that, it is appropriate to say that to be off the grid, so to speak, from consciousness of others, it was appropriate to only have the 1. It is an automatic shield because it's known throughout the land that reality is, in this particular quadrant at least, generated with the 2 suns. 2 suns. With crude understanding, we would think, oh, 1 sun must be white and 1 is black. 1 is good and 1 is bad. 1 is obvious and 1 is mysterious. No. However, duality is an important mechanism. And that is all we will say about that right now. Within you resides the 2 suns. Within you reside the old ways. And those who are awakened know this. They have felt it, and they know it. With only 1 sun, there can be only 1 kind of movement. And although it is not strictly linear, we assure you of that. When there's a combination of power, there is magic. Therefore we say, fear not. What once seemed to work, it does not now. Is that so for you? It is true for me. Or it was. Not so much now. What must be said is to understand fundamentally that things are not as they appear. There is always within each movement counter movement. On a painting, Is there not paint and a canvas? In your lives, are there not contrasts? We caution you to not think of good and bad regarding this concept. Dark and light do not apply. It is true. There are more physics, more geniuses understanding these physics than you can appreciate. We tell you that Tesla was a traveler. And given what he went through, he was quite dignified and very, very obedient. He understood it was not time. And it pained him, and he left quite early. And he was not treated kindly. And little alien is what Cryon has called him. And indeed he was, as is this one, as are many. When you find innately you understand the two suns reside within you, reside within each cell, reside in your atomic structure, then you'll begin to appreciate. We say that many have been given visions of the electron. Yes, push, 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 push. Is that not, dears, quite linear? And although it's very easy to be lost in the physics of the pop, pop, pop of our beautiful, beautiful electron, can you not understand? The electron is popping in order to meet its counterpart, which currently you cannot appreciate. Tesla has indeed returned. And Tesla is being cared for by a team. That he can appreciate all around him, but which is not physical, but indeed emanations of masters walking this earth now. We are one now. We are talking to each other now, and we know. Let the crudeness pass, and let the misunderstandings fall. Allow yourselves not to understand, but in order to know, one must see. Not understand. See. Allow visions which have never crossed your mind flood you from time to time. Let new thoughts come through you, enliven you, and enlighten you. Understand that these simple visions are simply representations of what your body does moment to moment, and the body would like to have a say. Allow a greater truth to emerge. How is that done? Could it possibly be done by removing old truths first? Could it possibly be done by walking through what has been called the null zone? We say that the null zone is not physical. We say the null zone occurs again and again, as does the electron in reality. Allow yourselves the null zone of understanding. Allow yourselves not to be in a stance of understanding. Instead, seated, quiet, reverent, clear, and appreciative. Simple, simple, simple. This cannot be done until misunderstandings have fallen, realities have crumbled, and identities have died. Allow your burials. Allow your passages. And allow a new birth of a simple realization of the two suns residing in your blood. It is then that DNA can begin to talk to itself. The DNA loves to communicate. Do you have a conversation by simply talking? We ask you this humbly. How do you converse? Do you listen as well as talk? Is there sound within silence? Is there receivership within the giving and giving within the receivership? Do you see the simple law of reflectivity, dears? We simply say, allow, 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 allow. And with this we close, saying good day, good love, good cheer may be yours today. And this is not with push, 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 give, 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 talk, talk, talk. No. Do not look without for this, look within. Begin the conversation with self. Begin the conversation with silence. We can think of no better way to end, but with laughter. Selah.